I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you, and today we're going to do a bridge span card. Now just let me tell you, if you actually, oh dear, I'm going to get notifications. Let me see if I can get the sound going off the, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so sorry about that. If you shop with me, please use my hostess code from the 28th of March till the 25th of April. If you use this hostess code, then I can reward you with product. So how you need to shop with me, either go directly onto my Facebook business page, which is Sue Boo Bringing Crafting to You, or if you're watching this from my you could be watching this on my Facebook page, but if you're watching this from my YouTube channel, there will be a link back in the description box to my business page, or you could just search Stampin' Up, and if you put this hostess code in, it will link it to me, and I'm Susan Boothby. So thank you very much. Right, now, bridge span card. So today we are going to let the DSP, because I'm using Whale of a Time DSP, we are going to let the DSP do all the hard work for us. But first of all, we just need a card base, and my card base measures the 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put this card in at 1 1/4, and I'm going to move my blade down to the bottom, and I'm just going to cut up. So I've got my card in at 1 1/4 at the top, and I've moved my blade down to the bottom. Just make sure you've got that absolutely straight, and I'm just going to run my blade up until it gets to the score line that you've scored your card in half, which is your 8 4 and a 1/8 that you've scored it at. I'm going to move it along and put it the other way at 1 1/4. So I'm moving it the other way and putting it at 1 1/4. Make sure that you've got it straight. Okay, and just again, I'm going to put my blade at the bottom, and I'm going to cut up till I get to the score line. Now all I'm doing is using the side marker on my blade there to get it level with there. Okay, so we should got that now. That's it, and we're going to move the trimmer away. So now all we're going to do is fold our card in half like we normally do and burnish. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to burnish these, put them down, and just give it a really good crease there. Okay, now I've got a piece of terracotta tile, and my piece of terracotta tile measures 1 1/8 by 4 inches. So you want 2 of those that measures 1 1/8 by 4 inches, and they're going to be for the outside. And then I've got 2 pieces of the DSP that measures 1 by 3 7/8, and they're going to go on there. So I'm just going to mount those now. So as I say, we are going to let the DSP do all the hard work for us today, because it's such a beautiful DSP. It's really great for seeing cards. It's just wonderful Whale of a Time. And if you really like this paper, you need to be buying it now, because our annual catalogue is coming to an end shortly, and the last chance lists are now on. Now, Whale of a Time, the actual stamp set, that I think is carrying on into the new catalogue, but the DSP, it's very rare any of it carries on, and I'm telling you this one is not. So this card is not, this DSP is not going forward, and it is such beautiful DSP. So this is Terracotta Tile. Again, it's the in colours that are retiring. So it's Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, Soft Sea, Seaside Spray, Seaside Spray, what's the others? Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, and there's another one I've forgot. So they're the in colours that was, they're disappearing. So I can't remember offhand what they all are. So we've got these two that come up like this. So they are now adhered to there. Then the centrepiece we're going to put on is 3 1/4 by 4 inches. So this is going to go in the middle. So it's a very simple, easy card. Shouldn't take too long to make at all. We're just making sure that we've got equal increments, and make sure you line that up with the bottom there. Okay. So that's lined up with the bottom there, and then my piece to go in the middle. So, and did I tell you this piece measures 3 1/8 by 3 7/8, and so we're going to mount that in the middle there, and that's giving us a lovely backdrop. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this piece now, and this is our feature bit with our crabs on. So I've got this so far out of one sheet, and this piece measures 5 3/4 by 1 1/4. Now what I'm going to do is just oh, that's wrong. So I'll put that on there, and I didn't mean to put it all the way across, so just let's get rid of that, because I didn't mean to put it all the way across. I'm not concentrating on what I'm thinking I'm doing. So I don't want this to be adhered to all of it. I only want it to be adhered to just the edges. So this will be all right once we get rid of the glue. Okay. Now, because I've mucked up, just let's get rid of that. There we go. I'm going to use this side to actually adhere my DSP on, and my DSP measures 1 1/8 by the same length, 5 3/4, because I want this to go from side to side like that with just a little increment up. Hiya Verity, how are you? Happy Easter to you. We're going to Good Friday tomorrow, so, and because it's Good Friday tomorrow, I'm not sure whether I'm going to film or not tomorrow. There we go. And it's Bank Holiday Monday, so I'll probably not be back till Tuesday. Right, so there we've got those, and I'm just going to run my bone folder down the edges just to make those super smooth. And now let's get this right this time. I only want to glue it to the outsides. So I'm going to just put my glue on that bit and on the outside there. Okay, so that's where I want it, not in the middle. I'm not used to sticking it across that I forgot to knot, but I make the mistakes so you don't have to. So I'm going to pop that and there, and I'm just going to make sure that it's level. So I've got it 3/4 of an inch up there, and I'm going to make sure that it's 3/4 of an inch there. So 3/4 of an inch there, pull it back, and 3/4 of an inch there. So just keep making sure I've got that, and then just gonna press those down. Okay, so it's going to fold, will fold like that. So this bit will go back, but it's like that. So we're letting the DSP do all the work for us. Now inside, I'm going to open it up and do the inside. Just let me get rid of some of my fluffy bits from inside, just running my nails down to get rid of those fluffy bits on my card. There we go. There you go. Okay, that's it. So as I say, we are letting the DSP do all the hard work for us. So there is some beautiful scenes in this. So we're going to use this to cover the inside. Now I'll just tell you the measurements in a minute when I put this back on. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I've got an equal increment all the way round, and I'm actually going to just write to the person on here and just leaving all this beautiful display. Hi Valerie, how are you? So welcome everybody, thank you for dropping by. Right, now we've got a hidden bit just here underneath here, and I have got, did I tell you the sizes, sorry, of the DSP? That is 5 3/4 by 4 inches. So that's the size of the DSP inside. And what we're going to do is close that up, and then I'm going to hide this behind it. So I've got a piece that measures 3 1/4 by 1 inch, and our white, basic white, measures 3 1/4 by 7/8. So I'm just going to put on here, and I'm using the ovals occasions. So I'm just going to put time to celebrate, because this is going to be a birthday card. So I'm just going to do time to celebrate, and I've already mounted this one, I think. Excuse me. So it's there. Can see that it's there. There we go. So time to celebrate. I'm just going to pop this up on a block, and I'm actually just going to do this with black, I think. So I'll bring in the black. I'm just going to pop this in the middle. So time to celebrate. Just stamp on it. That looks good. And just, I don't need to use my stamping mat because this is a red rubber cling stamp, and it's got a cushion, so it stamps fantastic. Okay, so we'll just move that out of the way. Now to clean my red rubber stamps, I use the stamping mist alongside the stamping scrub. Now, the reason I do this is because, one, it really cleans your stamps, but also it conditions your stamps to keep your rubber nice. So just spray a little bit in there, rub it round, move it a little bit to get rid, and then you've got your drying side, so a dry on this, okay? It looks to me as though I need to clean, and you can clean these, so you need to clean these. I think it's cleaned my stamp, and that will stamp now. So I'll just show you, that will not stamp any colours. There we go, it won't stamp any colours, although it doesn't look as though they start to discolour after a while, is what I'm trying to say. But it is clean, and I need to clean my stamp pads. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. We'll not bother with that for the minute. And then we'll pop our sentiment in place with our piece of card. Now, what have I done with it? Valerie, are you shouting at me? What have I done with that piece? So I've got that piece, and I've flung it over there. Right, so did I tell you this? I think I did 3 1/4 by 1 inch, 7/8 by 3 1/4. So I'm just going to mount this up onto my card, and then we'll just position it in the place. So it will be exactly the same on either side, your right to your left, but you will have a tiny bit of increment of your terracotta tile at the top and the bottom. So just going to smooth that over with my bone folder to make sure that that is level. I'm happy with it. Not got it wonky or anything. Okay, now this one I'm going to close it up, and this is going to be hidden behind it. So I'm just going to let that drop. It's going to be about there. So I'm just going to hide the message underneath, so be surprised when it opens. I'm just going to bring that back in. Let's make sure it's going to be hidden behind there again. Pop that down, and then I can straighten that up. So it should be the same either side. Let's press that down. Just make sure, yes, that's gone. And I'm just going to make sure that this has got equal either side. That's it, I think that's straight. Okay, just check again that that's going to hide. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit more stamping. So it's going to be a happy birthday card. So I've got a scrap of white card, and I'm again going to use the sentiment happy birthday from the oval occasions. So just going to bring this in and stamp it. So I'm just going to get another stamping block and then stamp it with some black ink. Now see, I'm going to stamp it there. Just make sure that looks fine. Bring that in. In fact, oh, that's no good. I will do it up here. So I'm going to stamp it there. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And then again, I'm going to clean this. So you have the drops on one side, and that is where you put your stamping mist. And then you have a sunshine, and that is where you dry your stamp. So that's ready to pop away. Okay, now I'm going to bring in that oval, and it's the very bottom one that I'm going to take it down to and just pop that in there. And I'm happy, I think that's level. Just press out. That's lovely. And then I'm going to get some gold card. Matted up on gold, and I'll just see if this is big enough. Looks it. So I'm just going to take some gold in there, and there we go. And then this can go up on our all there. Just pop that down. There we go. Right, pop that in the middle. That's not going to catch on. And I'm just going to pop that up on dimensionals. So just bring in my dimensionals and pop that up on there. So I'm to the end, so I'm going to use all of my dimensionals. So I just going to cut into the bottom, because you can use absolutely all of your dimensionals. So pop that there, have that go in there, that's fine. So that will pop it up nicely. Peel that off, and then centre that there. Now this is a mail card, so it's simple, and it's time to celebrate, so it's just happy birthday and time to celebrate, and then I can write my greeting in there. From the Incolours, well, this Verity is a way that, yeah, it's terracotta tile, so you can use this. I have bought some more of the Incolours, so I have got some more terracotta tile, but it does coordinate lovely with this DSP. In fact, this DSP coordinates with a lot, but I just thought that was very simple. The DSP does all the hard work for you because you've got a lovely scene there, and it's not too fancy for a mail. It's just nice and simple. So I thought I'd just do something very simple. I'm not going to put any embellishments further than this on it, because, as I say, it is a mail card and I wanted it to be very simple and very plain, and that will stand up nicely on your mantelpiece or whatever. But it's just, the DSP does all the hard work, and I just think the scenes are really beautiful in this DSP. You don't want to put too much in and take away from it. There is just some lovely designs in it. There's one in particular, if I got any of it left. Just going to have a look, see if I've got any of them. I mean, it makes fabulous. That's some of that I've got there. I might not have got one. I've probably used it. Oh, is this it? I just, no, it's not that one, but it's a similar one to that. And it's just so beautiful. It just lends to doing Dormarama cards, sort of theatre cards. I've done all sorts with it. Now that's the same one as that, but it's just got, you can cut out your whales or your sea anemones or jellyfish, whatever you want to call them. I've done an everlasting card. I've not I'm going to put more on this, but it just makes it so pretty. I've done this on Seaside Spray. I have done a demo on this if you're wanting to know how to make one, but it's just so lovely. It just, beautiful DSP. I'm really sad that it's coming to an end of its life, but as I say, I've not finished this. I'm going to put some words on it, but I just thought I'd show you that, because as I say, it's just such lovely DSP. I've used it and used it. I've still got quite a bit of it left, but I have used it on lots of things. So we did have a away day with our lovely team leader Amanda Charlesworth, and she gifted in our packs, we had some more of this DSP, so I had got some more to use. But it's you resisted it, and well, if you've got the stamp set, which I didn't get because I thought there's so much in the DSP to be able to use and cut out, I decided not to buy the stamp set. So I haven't bought the stamp set, just the DSP, but I have absolutely loved it. And as I say, I've still got plenty of it left to go at, and I thought, well, I need to be using it because you won't be able to get it. It will probably be, it's on the retirement list, so when it's gone, unfortunately. But it's just a brilliant one for children as well as males, I think. So particularly if you make it simple like this, I think that's a a lovely mail card. As I say, very simple. Thank you very much for dropping by today. Really appreciate that you've come to watch me. As I say earlier, if you want to shop with me, if you haven't got your own demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And this is my hostess code from the 28th of March to the 25th of April. You can either go the way of just going on to the Stampin' Up website, and if you order and you put this hostess code in, it will, because it's unique to me, it will come back to me, and you will be able to share in the goodies that we get from Stampin' Up. Also, there will be a link in my YouTube channel video, because this will be uploaded to YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, then you can drop down the description box and it will take you back to my Facebook business page, where I have a shop button to click on. But if you click on my shop button, also put in this code, you will, if you click on my shop button and you purchase through that, I will still reward you. But if you you put in this hostess code, it means that I can give you more products free. So everybody loves freebies, so I will always give you a thank you card as well. So again, thank you very much. If you're on YouTube, please press the subscription button so that you won't miss any of my future videos, and the notification bell too. If you press that, then it will notify you when I upload a video. So thank you very much. Appreciate it that you've come to watch me. I will be back. I might do a video tomorrow. If not, I will be back next Tuesday, as it's the bank holiday weekend. So thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you. Bye.